Hey y'all, it's Tammy at tammybracketdesigns.etsy.com. I hope you had a really good weekend. I had a super busy weekend, but I did get a lot of art done, and that usually makes me pretty happy when you get to the end of the weekend and you got something done. That's a good thing. Yesterday I cooked in the kitchen. I slaved in the kitchen all day long so I could have meals prepared for this week, but I like that. I like having that kind of, to me, if you've got something ready to go that's healthy and something that you put together yourself, then that's, that's like bonus time for the week, right? You don't have to think about a meal or prepare a meal or anything. I wanted to kind of pick up where we left off last week in the concept of turning your trash into treasure, and I had a few things that I had done this week that I did want to show you. Last week we were talking about kind of recycling your stickers and stuff that you got in the mail, and when I was purging this week, I found some old CD stickers, and so I created my own stickers from this old CD. Can you see the round thing right there? See, these are old CD stickers, and I just took some neon markers and made my own stickers to use in my journals or to use in Happy Mail or anything, like that. So again, this is something that you can totally recycle and use in your art journals. I also I used some stamps, and I'm done with the stamps, but I still have some adhesive white space that was around the place where the stamps were. So I did a quote: "Consider it all joy whenever you are enveloped in various trials. Consider everything joy." So I like that. And I can peel these off and stick them in my art journal or in some other book. So don't throw stuff away. And these are how I'm not sure you can see that. Oh gosh, you can. Okay. These are the handmade art glass that we used the glitter paint on. We used our packaging from stuff that we have purchased or stuff that have been given to us, or everything is in a blister pack now, and these are the plastic pieces cut from the blister pack. So see how nice that looks. And what I'll do is, you have to let these things dry for a super long time. And, whoops, we lost a journal. And when they dry, you have to cut them into super teeny tiny pieces. But, the effect on a journal page or a canvas or whatever is it's just so darn pretty. Sometimes people mix these with those little tiny seed beads or aluminum foil or tinsel or stuff like that to give it that extra sparkle. This is a Jenny Belly technique, so remember jennybellystudios.blogspot.com. Always has really good ideas. I bought myself something this week. I'm on that no-spend thing, and I love these pencils. They were at Michael's. They were like 50 cents, and I went to Michael's with a coupon so I could get some Mod Podge. And I know you can make your own, but it never really turns out very well for me. So I bought myself some super cool pencils. I got this in the mail, and look, vintage car images. Very cool. So these are the things that I'll cut out and use my file box for, and be able to have ready, set, go images for art stuff. Again, this was another one that I got in the mail, and I'll do the same thing here. I finished up a page in my glue book, and I did want to show you that. This is a Teresa Robinson concept, but I think if you Google glue book, you'll find all kinds of ideas. But I finished up this corner right here. These are basically stickers. You can see a pair of Dickies, a pair of Chiquita bananas. These are my contact lens prescription. So I just use any stickers that I could find and put in my glue book. And speaking of glue books, I found the glue book that I was working on exactly this time last year, from 3/02/15 to 3/14/15. So I thought you might like to kind of take a look through that. This was made from an insert in a, I think it's Prevention magazine that had the insert in there. I liked this one. I think that I kind of learned to not clutter up things quite so much. And I love the images and the words, the way everything came out on this. It's really neat. Very neat. You know, again, those inserts are something that you might chuck in the trash. The first thing I do when I get that magazine is take out all the inserts in it, because they're usually a lot. I love the way this came out. I like highlighting. I really do like to use neon markers to highlight, or just, you know, plain highlighters. I like to use highlighters to color. I like to use highlighters to highlight things. That's what I use to make my homemade stickers. Don't you like that? Let's make great art. I love those words. Be jolly, giggle, can't read it, adapt, surface. Just a lot of really nice words there. Make you feel good just looking at them. And in the back. I really like that one. It's kind of cool to look at something that you were doing last year, you know, and compare it to where you are in your art journey this year. So, that's super cool. I also found the art journal that I was telling you about last week, the Altered Artist Journal that I had done. This is a shirt that one of my friends gave me, and I wore it until I absolutely wore it out. And it was so pretty that I thought, well, I gotta do something with that. So I made it into a journal cover. Isn't that just beautiful? And this is the journal that I was telling you about last week that I lost. And I didn't know where it was. And it was in my summer stuff. I guess that I was working on this past summer. But did have just a few things that, let's see. And some, you know, we were talking about repurposing. The cardboard packaging things for journal cards, journaling cards to put. This is a Jenny Belly lesson. I totally forget which one it was, but this is a good example of the way that I repurposed some packaging, and then I was able to use that as a journal card. And let's see here. Oh, this one too. And that one. Ooh, that one came out really good. I used, I think I used, hello! I used an old greeting card for that. So that turned out good. But I still have I have a whole section of this journal that I have not finished yet. So that might be kind of one of those. Jenny Belly has issued a challenge for March over at her journalworkshops.neem.com site that we should finish things up in March. It was a good time to finish stuff, so that's really what I've been working on. Speaking of finishing, I laid out my complete 2016 journal. I was really happy to get that done. I got everything done through December. Oh, hold on. Oh, December. There we go. All laid out. I was so happy to finally get this done. I really don't know what took me so long. Well, I do, because I work a lot and sometimes I just don't have time to do stuff. And this is a Tamara Laporte lesson that I was able to do online. So all done with that. Yay! I was able to work in my downstairs journal. This, I don't know what it is. Lately I've been sketching angels, and so I keep this journal. Chris gave me this for Christmas, and I keep this downstairs. And you know, basically she's just she's something for me to you know, sketch in when he is watching his car shows or whatever. I did take this to hospital last year when I was sitting with Daddy, and worked in it in hospital and at Mom and Dad's house. See, there's the little angel. It's kind of wonky looking. I really don't care that they're wonky looking. This is something that I sketched and I need to paint. Face, angel, and I did get that one sketched and painted. And then I did just some collage techniques on this side, because this side, this journal has thin pages. So basically I kind of, I glue them together, but sometimes even gluing them together is not enough. So I decided to add some collage elements, and then I can draw an angel over that. Something opens our wings, something makes boredom and hurt disappear. Someone fills the cup in front of us, we only taste sacredness. Gosh, isn't that beautiful? That's Rumi. And I did her. And a little whimsy angel. Can you see her feet? She's got on Mary Jane's. But I like keeping this journal down in the morning. It's kind of my coffee time journal. I like to sketch in. I got a big project going on, and this is for my son. And it is going to be, it's an old, what is it, Monday, an old Monday planner that I picked up. I think it was a quarter at the thrift store. And I am turning this into a recovery planner for him. He has several chronic illnesses. And he called me last week and he said, Mom, you know, I'd really like to have one of your journals so I can kind of keep up with my medicine and how I'm feeling and things like that. He said, I used the last journal that you gave me for, you know, I've already used that all up, so I need a new journal. And I said, well, maybe we should, you know, we could go like one step further and make you a recovery journal. And I've talked to several friends who also have chronic illnesses, and they have really had some great ideas about how I can turn this into something that is very, very beneficial for my son, and something, you know, we discussed sizes, and really something kind of this size is perfect for him to, you know, to take to doctor and things like that. So we're talking about sections, and you can see that some of this is already kind of laid out, and it is spiral bound, and I do like that. I thought it would be nice for him to have some plastic pockets to put business cards or things like that. I do have some paper kind of laid out for him, and then the cool thing about this planner is that it has some pockets in the back as well. So this is a work in progress, and we're going to make it into a recovery planner for him, and I will be posting a lot about this because this is something that is very near and dear to my heart, is my son's health. We're also going to incorporate a gratitude journal in there for him, and this is a file folder, and there are a lot of techniques on YouTube about how to you know, how to alter a file folder. But this one turned out really well, and I did it a while back, and you can see that it, you know, it folds out and it has pockets. And again, you know, another great way to repurpose any of that packaging that you have. And then folds out again. And then I did it's a really very simple stretchy string closure for it. So I'll show you how to do this too. This is really simple and fun, and it's a great way to use up, you know, a lot of scraps too. Last thing that I did this weekend, oh my goodness, I was blessed. One of my friends gave me 3 Tamara Laporte mini lessons at Willowing Arts, and I finished my first one today. And she is, I love gypsies. I love gypsies. I think I was gypsy in my past life or something. But this is Tamara Laporte's Summer Gypsy. And I think she turned out really well. And, you know, it's just not perfect. I mean, perfect is just beyond me. I can't do things that are perfectly. But she turned out pretty good, I thought. And I had a lot of fun doing her. And I think this is on, it's a stamp on deli paper. And I think that this is what I'm going to put in the corner. And then I do have one of these, one of my my little recycled paper towel stars that I think I might add to that as well. But boy, did I have fun creating this piece. It was an absolute blast. It was a fun way to spend a Sunday. And I'm so lucky. Great friends. All right, you guys have a very fun week, and I hope you had a blast looking at what I've done this week, and I can't wait to see what you've done this week, and have a wonderful week. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Talk to you soon. Bye.